Hello, everybody. It's so nice to be here and look at you with these nice headphones. And I'm happy that they didn't put those on me as well. Um, so I have prepared this wonderful presentation. I prepared this amazing speech, which as a good student, I practiced multiple times. And yesterday, when our children went to bed, I show this presentation to my husband. And he tells me, well, it's okay, like a well-structured presentation, but tell them the truth. So this is what I'm going to tell you today, the truth about how to break into technology world. Before I dive deeper into my topic, I want to tell you a little bit where I'm coming from. So I come from Latvian, land of blue oceans, not but lakes, and green forests. Sadly considered one of not the one, but the poorest region of Latvia. But I can tell you, the warmest and the friendliest people live there. So my parents are both architects, and they have had their own company since I was a child. I also have 3 sisters, so I know something about competition. Just ask me. And since I remember myself, I was always trying to do something better. I was a president of a high school, and I implemented some ideas that were later acquired by other schools as well. And I want to think that I left all of my jobs a little better than I found them. I also have experienced the saying that initiative is punishable. I strongly disagree with this and hate it, but it's life. And now the truth. So before COVID hit, myself and my husband, we were successfully building a business, and we were quite good at it, and at some stage it just stuck. And one very sad, very hard decision for us was to leave it, to drop out of it because of some particular reasons. And then the COVID hit. And what happened? We had to start from zero, from nothing, at age 30 and something. My husband, entrepreneur since he was 18, he had to take a job. He didn't have any experience, so the job that he was able to get was in construction in Sweden. I was pregnant, and when my baby was born, he had this first job interview in the hospital. And then 3 weeks later, he traveled to Sweden to start his job there. And I moved into my parents' house. Imagine, successful woman at 30 years age, living back again with parents. A disaster. But when we got settled in, we moved to my husband, to Sweden, and we started our journey from there. So my dream was to build something on my own from beginning. And so in 2021, I started to look for technology world, but I didn't have a clue how to get into it. Luckily for me, there is such a great organization, Riga Techgirls. Round of applause to them. Happy 8th birthday to you. And I started with their program, Discover Tech, which, by the way, just started again. And you have still some days to apply if you want. Men, women, everybody is invited. So while strolling with my baby between the woods of Latgale, I was learning about the different roles and positions you can get into technology world. And for me, I discovered that either I could go and become a project manager in IT, or I would make a great product owner. But still, somewhere deep in my heart, I was so drawn to this mysterious life of startups. And I continued my journey in a Riga Techgirls community by going through, I think, all of their programs with a focus on startups and how to build one successfully. I attended some hackathons as well. So this is my story, how to break into technology world. And what are my takeaways? So first, you need to decide. You need to decide that you will build this company, that you will build that unicorn, that you will change your career to IT. And you need to act on this decision and stick to it no matter what. And what this sticking looks like. This week, I had like 10 times in my mind why I need to do it, why I'm doing this, like why? I have normal life, I have kids, I have husband who wants to be successful, why I need to do this whole thing. And yesterday, my youngest son got sick, and again, whenever, I don't know if I am allowed to say this word, shit happens, you stick to your decision. You go and you do what has to be done. And then you start moving. I am a huge planner and organizer. I love to know things way forward, how they will look like. But I recently discovered that if you want to see whole process from the beginning in technology world especially, it can be very frustrating. So I started to take this one step at a time approach and do this one step as good as you can. And the next step will come, and the path will lay down to you smoother and simpler. And then you need to come up with an idea. I used to think that ideas are these magical things that simply just pop into your mind. But I encourage you, it's not completely true. Sometimes it is, but not completely. Everybody of you can come up with your own idea and act on it. For example, just look around in the world. What triggers you? What you don't like? What can be done better? And talk with people about this. Get their feedback if it's if they see this as a problem as well. And then hack your idea. Either you do it on your own or you find your team, but my suggestion is to try and go on hackathon. So this is my experience. Last year, it was my first hackathon. I was pregnant with a huge belly, and somehow, I don't know how, I decided to participate in a hackathon. So I went there, I pitched my idea. I thought I will get a team. But unfortunately, nobody wanted to join me. So I ended up alone, not completely alone. My husband and my oldest son were eating cookies all weekend and helping me with presentations, digging up some information. So we didn't sleep, we didn't eat. And in the end, we presented something nice, I believe. But the best experience was this year, when due to some unfortunate events to some other people, I got the team. We were 6 amazing women, everyone expert in their area. And we developed amazing things during 40 hours. Well, not how we, mostly they, because I was going every 3 hours to feed my baby. So I'm proud of this team. And whatever goes next in life, I can tell that this experience is something I will never forget. And speak your mind and your heart. I've always been like, I prefer to listen instead of talking. And I prefer scrolling instead of posting. But one day, the friend of mine, we were at the beach tennis game. And after the game, she told me, "Oh, this was a very nice workout. Look how sweaty we are." And I'm telling, well, yes, our pulse was in an aerobic state, so that's what it was good. She's like, turning to me and says, "What? Aerobic? You know this word? What else do you know?" And for me, it was an eye-opening moment, because then I understood that you can be the smartest, the most innovative person in the room. But if you keep your mouth shut, no one will ever know. So if you are this way, I encourage you, practice this. Start with like-minded people. So find your community and get yourself an integral part of it. So for me, it is Riga Techgirls. And they are here today. And thank you for that. And they have been an amazing support through my journey, and I wouldn't be here if not for them, 100%. Because they will keep your hand when you are down. They will see you when you feel bad. They will hug you. They will help you. It doesn't have to be Riga Techgirls. We have amazing communities in Latvia, in Baltics, in other countries. Just look for them. Go and try them out and find the people that are close to your heart. So this is a female founders community. This is my first picture of this, of this female founders lunch. We used to meet at the restaurants and have nice lunches, but now there is no restaurant that has a long table that we need, and so that's why we hang out at a startup house, which is also an amazing place for community. And your network is your net worth. On events like this, I encourage you to try and meet new people, to talk with them. For me, the mantra is to show up every time you can. The girls who know me can tell you that they saw me everywhere where possible. And I always try to say hello, to smile to the people I know, and to try and meet new people as well. And you know, I encourage you to go for the big guys or girls in this occasion. Because it will definitely take you out of your comfort zone, but it will also make you more visible and open the new doors to you. So this is Anna. Anna is my role model. When I joined the technology world, I was amazed about her. It's like she's my superwoman of technology, and not only, she has a brilliant mind and a big, huge heart. And I remember approaching her after my first hackathon and just telling, hello, Anna, thank you for the event. It was very interesting. And then on next event, I also came to her and I spoke about some things. And then, event after event after event after event. And last month, I think, there was occasion when we were at the presentations event, and Anna comes and sits next to me. We take this beautiful picture. She posts it on Instagram in her stories, and I feel like a superstar, So thank you, Anna. I'm so honored that you are in my life. So challenge yourself. The minute I decided to come into the technology world, I knew that public speaking is part of the job, and you have to master it. Unfortunately, mastering only happens on the stage. So when I saw this opportunity of open mic on TechChill, I decided, okay, so here's my chance. I applied, and I got into the shortlist, and then I found out that you need to get votes. What? Votes? Me? Posting on social media? Asking for votes? It's not going to happen, But again, if something has to be done, it has to be done. So I put in the work, got those votes, and now I'm here, and I'm super proud. And this feeling of being proud is like a value of a gold. So I encourage you to challenge yourself whenever you can. And imposters, you are not alone. I have had this insecurity my whole life. And remember, I think that almost every person in this room or in the world has experienced this feeling at least once in their life. Maybe it's not imposter syndrome, maybe it's low self-esteem, it doesn't matter. Just remember that it doesn't have to stop you from going to achieve your dreams. Just try and persuade yourself that you are worth it, you can do it, and you have everything that you need to do what it takes. And build that momentum. Once you get the thing started, don't stop. Like we had this hackathon experience. We built an amazing product in 40 days. We didn't win, that's fine. We met with a client, they liked it. We met with a technology team, they built the architecture. Now we have scheduled another meeting with a customer to present or to ask for a pilot project. So once you have started things, don't slow down, because that's the moment when the magic will happen. So build a momentum. and find the right team. Find the people who are dedicated, who are talented, and who challenges you, who have different opinions than you and can bring in new perspectives. And those people will be next to you when you as a leader are down. They will take control, they will bring that project to the end, and in the end, you will bear those fruits together. And never burn bridges. So in a software development company where I worked, I had to tell you it before, but whatever. So the team of developers decided to leave company all at the same time. I was office manager. And of course, no developers, no company. So I get fired. I was so frustrated. I was disappointed because we had so good relationships, and but I kept these feelings to myself. And 3 years later, 20 days ago, almost all of them came to help us and build the technology solution for our hackathon project free of charge, 4 hours, 6 senior developers. You know how much it costs, right? So never burn bridges. This is the team. And ask for help whenever possible. Ask for a feedback whenever you can. Find your mentors. Mentor is a very popular word right now, and you need to be careful because not all mentors are really interested in your personal growth as a human. But find those that are close to your heart. You will feel it, I promise. And it's not written on their CV. Just find them, reach for a hand, and take that help that you need, because you will need it. And you can do it. You have everything that you need to build your own company and achieve all of your dreams that you want. Me, myself, with my husband, we have closed 4 companies already. It's fine. We can build again. It's no problem. My mindset shifted after one mentor in the Riga Techgirls program told me, Laura, the job of an entrepreneur is to have ideas, test them, and fail them quickly, and repeat this cycle over again until you find the golden goose. And you can do it, right? So, and today, on my name day, I am proudly telling you about my project of my dreams I had for 3 years already. A little spoiler. I will not tell you about what we do, etc. You can read it more or ask me later. But during one meeting, my first meeting here on TechChill, which is, by the way, first TechChill I am ever attending, he said, Laura, you as a first-time founder, forget that you will get money to build a technology prototype. Nobody will get into you. And then I'm thinking, then how I can do it? If I am a founder without technology knowledge and I want to build something awesome, we all want Latvia or Baltics to become the startup universe, how we can do it? So that's why I created Creation, Acceleration, and Innovation Factory, which is a place where startup ideas can get their teams. And the teams, like you, if you are a developer, if you are a designer, or any other role that you want that can be useful to building prototypes, you can jump in and become like a pre-seed investor. Instead of money, you can invest your time. And together, we can hunt those unicorns together. We can build this great society. We can build this better future for Latvia, for Baltics, for the whole world. So thank you for having me. It was super nice. You are amazing.